I came to his last court date, and they put us in the room, and I told his lawyer, like, hey, listen, the only reason I showed up because I started Wildlife. I'm the main guy. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all looking for any leader of what y'all calling a gang, I'm him. What's moving, everybody? Hey, so check it out, man. I'm back with another one, man. And as y'all know, it's another crazy story. You feel me? And if you know me by now, if you've been watching my content, then you already know I'm going to keep it gangster. I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Everything based off true events. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I either been through it, I did it, I seen it, or something. I was closely related. So check it out, right? Oh yeah, before we start the video, like always, you know what I'm saying? Love y'all to death, dog. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who been liking, sharing, subscribing, I just always gotta extend my appreciation to everybody who's watching. You feel me? Cause y'all make it all worth it. But check it out, man. We're gonna hop straight into the story, dog. You see the caption of the video. This was a wild one. You feel me? We ended up okay, so if y'all look at my content, then y'all know about Wildlife, basically. You know what I'm saying? Wildlife is, we like to call it a family, until the police try to turn it into something else. You know what I'm saying? Or, well, a couple other guys tried to turn it into something else, too. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of out of our control at a point in time. But because it got that big, but Wildlife, man, it started with just a couple of us. You know what I'm saying? And we was going out, we was pretty much doing wild stuff, but for the most part, this was the conglomerate that we called family. You know what I'm saying? Wildlife. That was us. So as the situation got bigger, like any situation, you allow other people to, be a part. You click up with other people. I wasn't necessarily for clicking up with certain people, but it ended up happening, because everything I say don't go at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We sit at a table and we talk about it, and we handle things like brothers. Like I say, it's a family, so if they want somebody to be a part, or if they want another team of people to be a part of something, then we come down and we sit at the table and we discuss it and we allow it, or we don't. You feel me? But so check it. So I know a lot of y'all probably familiar. If you from Atlanta, you been down here, you heard of Atlanta or anything like that, y'all familiar with Cobb County now. You don't play games in Cobb County. You feel me? And Wildlife just so happened to have extended to Cobb County. My little brother was staying out there at the time, so he was making moves out there, and the move that he made, people really were fond of. You know what I'm saying? Like, they looked at him like a little big dog out there. You know what I'm saying? Little bro doing his thing. You feel me? I was in Atlanta, he was out there in Cobb for the most part. So make a long story short, we start allowing other people in that city, the city of Marietta or surrounding areas, we start allowing other people to be a part of what we had going on, Wildlife. I ain't gonna say too many names or too many other click names, anything like that, but I will drop the news post, in the comments if y'all want to check that out. You feel me? So long story short, it was a lot of stuff going on, in the city and outside the city. I was already fighting my own case. I actually just got done fighting my own case. And if you watch my content, y'all already know what I went to jail for. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting out of jail. I'm 100 now. You feel me? I'm rapping, and I'm really taking everything that Wildlife is serious and to heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got out of jail, I hit the ground running, and my little bro and a couple of my other brothers was 10 toes with me. You know what I'm saying? This is how we end up becoming so big, popping out the shows 100 deep and all that like that. So we just so happened to get too big. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know when any clique in Atlanta or any clique anywhere, you get too big, them people start watching you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. A lot of other people that we allowed to be a part of the family started doing a lot of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? And because they was a part of something bigger, you know, when it all came down, you know, we all had the answer to it. You feel me? So basically, man, it was a lot going on out there in Cobb, and my little brother and about 22 of his little homies got caught up in a 23-man indictment, dog. They hit us with a RICO for wildlife. You know, I'm not sure if we still even allowed in Cobb County. You know, they banned us. They banned the wildlife apparel and everything out there. You know what I mean? So yeah, my little bro, he ended up getting caught up in a 23-man indictment, dog, where you know, they tried to pin certain things on him, and you know, other things on other people, you know, but he got caught up because basically, you know, they were saying he was the leader out there in that sector, you know, of wildlife. So he ended up catching the case, man, and I don't remember exactly how much time he was facing. He did end up sitting down for some years, but I don't remember exactly how much time he was facing. But he got caught up, and I remember one day, it was his last court date. You feel me? It was time for him to go to court, bro. And all I knew, well, I didn't even know for sure, but I felt like, you know, maybe if I showed up and I told the judge, like, hey, you know, I'm the leader of wildlife, you know, maybe they would show him more leniency, or maybe they would, you know, take me instead. You know what I'm saying? That's just how much love I had for my little bro. I still got for my little bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just always been like that, and it's always gonna be like that. You feel me? That's my little dog, you know. So it's like, I mean, not little dog in that way, but that's my little brother. You feel me? So it's like, if I could take any pressure off of him and put it on myself, you know, I carry that. You know what I'm saying? So I remember they just had all this evidence stacked up against him, you know, from all his little partners out there, you know, speaking on his name and basically pointing him out to be the leader. So I came to his last court date, and you know, they put us in the room, and I told his lawyer, like, hey, listen, the only reason I showed up because I started wildlife. You know, I'm the main guy. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all looking for any leader of what y'all calling a gang, you know, I'm him. You feel me? So the lawyer was like, and I can remember his mama was in the room, his sister was in the room, his other brother was in the room. Everybody looked at me like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really just said that. And I'm like, yeah, I told y'all I was coming. Straight up. One thing about it, dog, and they can contest, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never not stood up. You feel me? Especially if it got something to do with the people I love, you feel me? So the lawyer was like, hey, let's see if it worked. You know, he wrote my name down, and then we headed into the courtroom. We headed into the courtroom. Man, this was the craziest thing I ever seen, right? Because this is our first case like this. You know, we ain't never been caught up on no RICO or nothing like that. You feel me? They played every music video I had to try to depict my little brother as a leader of a gang. You know what I'm saying? And we, you know, if y'all know wildlife, you know, then y'all know my songs, you know, that we released previously, a lot of them was, you know, very gangster. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you know, we was talking about the struggle. You know, we wasn't necessarily trying to depict who we were in the community. You know what I'm saying? We was just trying to relate. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, we sat there for about 30 minutes, dog, and they played every music video, just about every music video I had except the love songs. You know what I'm saying? So that's when the lawyer kind of went up to the judge and told the judge, like, listen, we got the leader of wildlife here. You know, he came, he confessed to being the leader, yada, yada, yada. You feel me? So the judge flat out told him, like, listen, I don't want him. I want him. Talking about my little brother. You feel me? He want little bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it was a 23-man indictment, dog. That means 22 of these guys, or the majority of the 22 of these guys, was pointing fingers at my little brother, basically depicting him as the boss. You know what I'm saying? So it really made him look bad in that way, you know. But the judge really wasn't trying to hear, you know, the fact that I was the leader of wildlife or anything like that. You know, So my little brother, he ended up getting bound and, you know, doing some years behind that. But, you know, he was able to jump out in due time, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't hold him forever, you know what I mean? So and when he came home, you know, we made sure he was straight for the most part, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, dog, they tried to railroad my dog, man. They had everybody out there he had everybody out there telling on him, you know what I'm saying? And the lesson that we all learned in the end was, you know, you got to keep it close knit. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, it's going to be a whole bunch of people out there that don't got your same interest or don't got your best interest at heart. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you may have a whole idea of what you trying to do, but if you allow too many people in your mix, you know, the flavor going to change. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I try to pop out and stand up for him, you know, as always. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never gonna change. It never has changed and it never will change. You know, I tried to stand out, but like I say, the judge just didn't want me. But yeah, still to this day, man, I'm not even sure if we able to go back to Cobb County. You know what I'm saying? Them folks that already told us they don't like our kind. You know what I mean? They don't like what we represent. You feel me? They wasn't going for the, even with playing all the music and the music videos in the courtroom, you know, they wasn't for the fact that, you know, we was a family or, you know, we was a just a music entity, you know, because like I said, we had all these other people that we barely even knew. I mean, we knew them to an extent, but we didn't know them like we knew each other, you know, and that was the issue. You feel me? Because you know, you let people in too far, and you know, they run with what they know. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they run with what they don't. You feel me? But hey, y'all like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. And would y'all have stood up for y'all little brother, dog? Straight up. Would you really have came to court and said, "Hey, bro, it was me"? You know what I'm saying? Let my people go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comments. But until next time, 100.